6. Yeah. You guys ready for the last 2, guys? Yeah. The last 2. All right, this lady came all the way from the Bay Area, guys. Make a warm welcome for Linda Grindel.
Hi everyone, I'm from San Francisco, and I'm not gay. But you know, down here in Hollywood, you got some great homeless people. There was a guy out front, he told me, ma'am, I haven't eaten in 3 days. I said, damn, you got some willpower. Tell me how to take you on some of that. Look at you, so svelte and everything. I have a lot of people here tonight. I have some friends that flew down. They're here to support me. Actually, they didn't. It's not really support. I said I'm performing at the Comedy Store in Hollywood, and they said, yeah, right. We're coming down there and going to check you out, girl. You better be good, too. And I just kept thinking of what my nanny said. You was smart. You was funny. You was funny looking. I was at the beauty parlor the other day and getting myself a Brazilian wax. You know, a girl's got to have a little something, a little entertainment. So they had The View on, and I guess there's this show, I don't watch it, called The Bachelor. And some gal, I guess, on the show totally stripped down and got into the ocean with the date. And they were all in an uproar. Well, why should he pay for the cow if he's going to get the milk for free? And I thought, well, you know, just a couple of months ago, I was on a date and stripped down. And as I was frolicking towards the ocean, I swear I thought he was clapping for me, but I guess it was my thighs flapping again. And I turned to say, come hither, and he was gone. He didn't even want to buy the cow. I was here about 20 years ago auditioning for John Travolta. Actually, technically, it was an audition. Him and I were at the same event, and he was sitting there, and there was a dancing stage, and I went out there and thought, oh my God, he's going to discover me, because I'm going to dance my ass off. So I danced, and I danced till I was sweating, and all of a sudden I looked up, he wouldn't look at me, I looked up, he wouldn't look at me, and I did 2 cartwheels and a total split. Legs spread wide open. But the thing is, you don't do that when you're sweating and you got no underwears on. The suction was so bad, they had to get the jaws of life to get me up. It was so embarrassing. So, I'm a breast cancer survivor, 2 years now. It was tough, let me tell you, that chemo. I was sharpening knives with my teeth. It was horrible. And my hair grew in like really funny, real frizzy and short. For the longest time I had the shortest hair. But in the meantime, my pubes were down past my kneecap. I had a braid and I put bells on the end so the birds knew I was coming. And then the doctor says, Miss Grindel, we're going to have to remove your left breast. But don't worry, we'll give you a prosthetic, a fake one that looks just like your right one. I said, wait a second. You're going to cut this one off and give me a fake one that hangs over my belly like this one? I don't think so. So if any of y'all come to my house, they're hanging in the back. So they give me something they call expanders. You have to keep them in for like 8 months. They push all your tissue out so you can get the real fake ones. But I forgot they have steel backings. So we were heading to the airport, and all the alarms and whistles went off. I start walking through, totally forgetting I've got these steel back fake boobies. And they said, ma'am, we're going to have to take you to the side. Well, the guys were cute. And I said, well, officer, I demand an immediate strip search. So there I was, sitting on the table, butt naked. And they had the wand and they said, "Ma'am, can you think of any reason why you were causing these alarms to go off?" And I said, "I lost my vibrator 2 weeks ago." Sir, I demand an immediate vaginal sweep. So, do we have any people on dates tonight? Let me tell you, gals, I have some news for you. And I want you to, these are jewels I'm handing you. I want you to know something. I've been married 3 times, okay? Never marry a man you've dated less than a month. That doesn't work. Now, I know y'all can't tell by looking at me now, but back in the day, this girl's dance card was full, okay? And I'm talking, I dated professional menses. You know, they take you out to a nice place, and of course I only ordered a small salad and a glass of wine. And I'm sure they thought, ooh, she's going to be cheap. Of course, I had my handlebar wig. 8 bottles of wine later, hey! I think this $400 job is better. What do you think? And then I married a younger man, way younger than me. Let me tell you something. He was a nice guy. He took me to really nice places. He even carried my tray. He was really nice guy. But the truth. But sure enough, every single time the waitress would say, "And your son will have." And I said, "You know what? I'll have a double martini straight up. And my son, whose cock I'm going to suck when I get home, will have a Roy Rogers straight up, bitch." I had 2 sons with this man, 2 10-pounders. One ripped my uterus out as he was coming. But I love these boys. They're wonderful kids. Real inquisitive. I remember my youngest son said to me, "Mommy, what's a tsunami?" And I said, "Well, son, if you ever saw Mom get in and out of a tub, there's your tsunami." My eldest son, boy, he liked to run around naked all the time. Kept going out the door and peeing. Just open the door and pee. Just stand there and pee. Of course, he had a little mushroom dick, you know. I said, "Jacob, would you just stop that?" But, you know, he's 19 now. It's really getting on. But he's a little Libra. He's like a love bug. You know, he's really a really good kid. When I was walking around the house saying, "Mom is fat, Mom is fat," he looked at me one day, just a little tiny thing. He said, "Mommy, you fat." "How could you call me fat? Why would you say that?" And his eyes are like this because he's thinking, "Oh shit, how do I get out of this one?" And he said, "Mama, you're not fat. You just got a whole lot of food stuck in you, huh?" So, hey, listen, are any of y'all dog lovers here? Yeah. I got a Lasha Poodle, the stupidest dog. I swear to God, if you say dumbass, this dog comes running. So I was taking a shower before I actually took a shower before I came. And that dog, I step outside that shower, there's that dog licking my panties right in the crotch. Licking them with his eyes rolled back on the back of his head. Like manna from heaven. And I just thought to myself, that is the stupidest dog. But he's got good taste. Anyway, I'm Linda Grindel.